This is Gag's local winner.
So I was playing pure Dracotail, and so my Dracotail ratios are 3 Phimina, 3 Lucaeus. I only like the 2 Malulu, 1 Urgula, and 1 Pan for the monsters. Phimina, discard, fusion, summon. Lucaeus is your searcher. You summon or special summon her. You can add any of the Dracotail monsters. Malulu is basically the Cartesia in the deck. Quick effect fusion while he's on board. Pan and Urgula are your deal with your opponent's board when they're fusion. Each of them will all set a Dracotail spell or trap when sent to the grave for a fusion. Malulu will non-target negate a monster effect on board after setting the card. Pan will do the same thing, but instead of negating a monster effect, this one will destroy a monster non-target. And Urgula does the same thing but as Pan, but instead of a monster, it will pop a spell or trap. So that's for the Dracotail monsters. For the Dracotail spells and traps, I've got 3 Ketu. This is your searcher. Basically, every single one of these is an extra copy of every Dracotail monster you have. And then you've got the branded fusion of the deck, Rahu. Fusion summon any Dracotail monster from using materials from hand, field, or deck. And then the 2 Dracotail traps, you only need 1 because obviously all of the monsters can search and set them. So that's the Dracotail ratios. Set this off to the side. Next we have like the little extra pieces in the deck that I used. So I'm running a singular should all bees just for an extra draw at the time because I'm not sure what I want to put in there. Blazing Cartesia, it's a spellcaster. It lets you go into a lot of your extra deck stuff that the Dracotail uses, as well as being a quick effect fusion for really anything you need at the time. 1 Bestial Magnemite to search for any of your Dracotail monsters. So this is essentially just the 3 extra small pieces that I'm running in the main deck to boost the deck a little bit.
You Winda nerd?
I don't even run Winda.
What the fuck?
3 Super Poly. You're running a fusion deck, run this. If you're not running this in a fusion deck, I don't know why. Honestly. Called by? Self-explanatory. And then I am running, for not just the Super Poly, but a bunch of other stuff, I'm running 3 King of the Swamps.
Yeah.
And obviously the Poly to get searchers off of it. So that is all the extra little pieces.
Yeah.
So now, onto the hand traps. I'm running 3 Fruwa, 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Nib, and 3 Droll. This is everything I'm currently running in the deck for hand traps, and truthfully, this is all I felt that the main deck needed at the moment. Might change it up in the future, not really sure, but this got me everything I ever wanted and more.
Look at this motherfucker!
And
Extra
now
deck?
for the extra.
1 Spirit. For those who don't know, Spirit is a bridge into seals. So you go any of your spellcasters, so Cartesia or any Lucaeus or Phimina, link it off into this. Then once you have your fusion on board, that's 2 dragons, and then you just make seals. And then SP. Dracotail fusions, 2 Arthalion, and 1 Gulamel. So one extra thing that's nice is that you can link off the Arthalion once you've used it, simply because both Arthalion and Gulamel have the effect that if 2 or more monsters are sent to your opponent's grave at the same time while they're in the grave, they just special summon themselves back. Rest of the fusions. 1 Mysterion, 1 Philia, and that's it for that. And then next I have I also have Guardian Chimera. Obviously, if you're running King of the Swamp, really good to have. And then the last King of the Swamp target, Dragoon. Everybody should know what Dragoon does. Thing is actually crazy. And then for my Super Poly targets, I've got Dracostapelia, 2 Garuras at the moment. This should be something else. I just don't have like Secretarian to replace it with yet. I need to get that. Earth Golem, this is Malice.
Yeah.
Like this. Goodbye Malice. And then Mud Dragon, which, I mean, same thing as if you're running Super Poly, pretty simplistic and straightforward.
Mhm.
So that's all the Super Poly targets. And then for my extra deck,
Side deck.
side deck, I'm running a singular Druid Worm. Only reason I'm not running this in the main is because I feel in certain matchups it's funky. Like having two things that banish if you run into Malice, it's horrible, absolutely horrible. You do not want to see, you barely want to see Magma in your hand into Malice, and having two things that do the same thing, I'd rather not. Lava Golem, anything that summons a little too much, you can just take care of with this. I actually summoned 2 of these today in the same turn to clear the board. Lancia messes with Crystron and Malice. Ghost Ogre messes with Yummy and messes a little bit with Dracotail. Ghost Spell, defensive, it's offensive. I love Ghost Spell. And then for the last monster part of my side deck, I am actually running Anti-Human Intelligence Messiah. So you put this in the Pendulum Zone, and it says any card sent to the grave other than monsters is banished. So if somebody running Yummy with the Sky Striker package, they are never getting those extra Sky Striker effects,
Nice.
simply because those spells are never going to be in the grave. And then a 1 copy of Triple Tactics Talent, just cause. I wasn't sure what to put in the last spot.
Yeah. Do you remember what your matchups were?
I do not.
That's fine.